Welcome back to World Briefing after a short summer break due to travel mostly. Anyway, as you can see, I'm back in Odessa, a power outage, the first one in quite some time. And what that indicates is that power plant somewhere must have been hit. But I will get back to the power situation in Ukraine in a minute. The big news in the past 24 hours is Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister of India, is coming to Ukraine, to Kyiv on Friday. Long-awaited visit after he visited Russia and met with President Putin some weeks ago. Now, the important thing to say about Mr. Modi is that he's a real fence sitter when it comes to the war in Ukraine. India buys lots of oil from Russia at highly discounted prices. I believe they even pay them in local currency. And arms sales, that sort of thing. They have not come out and really condemned Mr. Putin's invasion of Ukraine and really sitting on the fence. Ukrainian officials say some agreements will be signed, but let's see if Modi really comes here, understands the situation, and supports the Ukrainians in a way that he probably should. Now, important to remember that India, founding member of the BRICS coalition of countries that includes Brazil, Russia, and China and South Africa. I'm not expecting anything groundbreaking, but you never know. Let's see if Mr. Modi gives Mr. Zelensky his trademark bear hug. If he's angry with a fellow leader, he doesn't give them a bear hug, as we saw when Prime Minister Trudeau met with him. Going back to the power outages, it is looking very, very, very bad for this winter. A statement came out just recently by the European Union's Commissioner for Energy, a chap called Kadri Simpson. And he said this winter, the resilience of the Ukrainian people is going to be put to the test in a way not seen on the European continent since the Second World War. As many of you have seen in my previous world briefings, Russia has targeted critical infrastructure, power plants, power lines, and even renewable energy, solar panels, wind farms, and at a pace where it's just really, really difficult to replace these things. A lot of businesses and residences and others have been doing are buying backup generators, but it's very expensive. It's really hit small businesses hard. But this is what Mr. Simpson had to say, quote, "Come winter, some places in Ukraine may simply become unlivable. Elderly people, children, and vulnerable parts of the Ukrainian population would suffer the most. Where the electricity load is already at the breaking point, some areas may collapse under the weight of extra demand from displaced people. With a slump in economic activity, fiscal revenues will go down, widening Ukraine's budget deficit and diminishing its ability to sustain the national fight for freedom." He ends with this line, "The risk of a humanitarian catastrophe is high." That's my daily briefing for today. Here's the world headlines.